Hello, Mallards. It is Thursday, and I'm sitting in front of the green screen. I don't know if I'm going to put anything on it, but it's here, so I thought I'd use it. This evening, I went and saw Cocaine Bear. And here's the thing. This film, when I heard about it, seemed absurd. Almost as absurd as the true story it's based on. Maybe more absurd? I don't know. Jury's still out on that a little bit. But I was thinking, oh no. There's no way. Like, this movie is going to be absolutely ridiculous. But I am a girl who loved Hurricane Heist, so it does seem like something I would enjoy. And I diggity dang did enjoy it. Spoilers abound, so get ready for that. This film is gory, gratuitously gory. So if you're not into watching people get eviscerated, don't go see Cocaine Bear, because 80% of the film is people just getting eviscerated in various ways. Not all by the bear, surprisingly. Also, if you're just not into animal violence in general, maybe not the film for you. But if you're ready for just an absolutely buck wild, insane romp where there are several storylines happening and everybody seems to be betraying each other and there actually are no heroes you're rooting for, really, that's untrue. Actually, there are two children who you're definitely rooting for. And as I mentioned, there will be spoilers, and they survived the whole thing. So do the tiny bears, in case you wondered. Children, totally safe in Cocaine Bear. That's how you know it's a fun romp that's gory instead of like an actual horror flick, because all of the youngins survive. And it's got just completely over the top, ridiculous characters, most of whom die immediately. I was really shocked by how quickly some people perished. And it's an insane time, but it was really fun. I think being the man who plays the bear, who's a guy named Alan, according to the credits, had to be a wild time. Like, what an interesting part to have, and just what a script to have acquired to read. It has several different storylines that don't necessarily connect, except that they overlap and that everybody is dealing with this coked out bear. So there are hikers, a couple, one of which who gets immediately murdered. There are three people who work for the drug runners who left the cocaine, dropped it out of a plane into the forest. There's the mother, her daughter, and her daughter's friend. There is the park ranger, this animal expert that she's trying to flirt with who came there, and these three teenagers who keep harassing her. There are the two medics who show up, and there are two cops who are chasing the cocaine dealers. And then all of these people come together at Blood Mountain and essentially get eviscerated. Not everybody, but a large amount of them. And it's absolutely, from start to finish, like, this movie is amped. I did go into the theater feeling tired because it had been a long day. That did not last. The movie was amped immediately and was never a dull moment from that moment on. Has a lot of really funny lines and moments, and just has a lot of places that will make you go, oh my god. Just, oh my god. And maybe other expletives, if you're into expletives, which I am when I'm not on YouTube, so probably a lot of other expletives too. But it was fun to watch the different factions and the interactions and just people being so dumb. And the emotional journey of this bear who was so excited every time there was cocaine and was so happy to just tear apart people who sort of smelled like cocaine. And then tiny little bears who were also totally into cocaine. Like, I really felt connected to this bear, which was surprising considering that it's mostly CGI and largely killing people. But it was a fun dynamic. It is not the pinnacle of cinema. It doesn't have incredible character development. The bear starts addicted to cocaine and ends addicted to cocaine. everybody else starts being dumb and ends being dumb. I guess the biggest arc is for one of the drug dealers who happens to be the son of the mob boss, who was already out of the family business, and then briefly in the film was back in the family business because he was dragged in by his friend. And then at the end of the film, him and his friend are both out and they're leaving with his son. Oh, his son, I guess, is also a character, but he never encounters the bear. He's the only character who doesn't have to deal with Cocaine Bear. And so there's a little bit of an arc there for that guy and also his buddy, I guess, who is a drug dealer and then at the end like decides to run away with them. He's changed his ways because he saw what cocaine does to a bear and he was like, oh wow, I guess I should stop doing that. Look what it does to bears. I don't know, but no one else seems to have changed them. Like there's a crooked cop and I don't think she changed her ways, and everybody else like dies. So a lot of people did not really have growth, unless death is considered growth. But it's just fun. So if you're looking for a great film to turn off your brain to, if all you want to do is sit back and laugh at other people's misfortune and just watch a drugged out bear maul people gorely, this is the film for you. Let me know if you've seen Cocaine Bear, if you plan to see Cocaine Bear, what you thought of Cocaine Bear. Did it fulfill every dream you had of a cocaine bear? Has there been a cocaine bear behind me this entire time? Maybe there has. It's a green screen. I could have done what I want. I have no idea what I chose to do. That's Future Mallory, and she will see you tomorrow.